Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Love and Light Tarot. This is Simba, my male cat. He's like 7, 8 years old. And he was hit by a car when he was only 8 months old. And he was a lot to fix. He has a bad hip. So he's pretty tame. He's the best cat I've ever owned, I've ever met. This is my pet that's come back to me in lifetimes, I was told, and I believe it, if you knew how he acts. But I want to do a tarot reading, mister. And I just laid with him for like 3 hours and he's still being so needy. You're so needy, my boy. We're gonna do an Aquarius 10-card spread, my boy. Huh? So I don't know what you're doing here. Come on, time to get down. And I already fed them and did all this stuff for them, but maybe he's still hungry. Probably. Huh? You want more food? Okay. Aquarius 10-card spread. We have the Page of Swords and the Lovers in reverse. So spying on someone, a choice in love or someone in love. A connection of some kind. Okay, Aquarius reading. Someone who released a broken heart to the 3 of Swords. Oh, King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Well, now the 3 of Swords is up there. Aquarius. So this person could have a broken heart currently. Let's do Aquarius 10-card spread, please, Spirit. 5 of Wands and the reverse with the Lovers is telling me there's no fight or there's inner conflict in regards to a choice in love they made. Okay, 10-card spread for Aquarius, please. I felt that. What is that? The Page of Coins. A mess that needs to be cleaned up. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. We have the Devil showing up for Aquarius first thing. So some toxic traits. The dark side has been playing on this person. Aquarius, this is a need to release addictions or like your shadow self. Anything that you have attachment to, this could be something that was restricted to you, so therefore you took it too far. Doesn't have to be. This could also be a connection with someone because there's these 2 devils here who are doing things to please the devil. So if it's not you, then I feel like you're dealing with someone in your energy. And this person's holding like a purple staff wand thing. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. In the struggle position. And now my cats are fighting. I'm being guided to grab the book on this one. Where is it? This Devil card? There it is. Okay. And kind of check in with what this... Because this has a whole story to it, to the picture. These cards do. So I want to know... it's page number 15, and it's number 15 in the tarot. It's crazy. With the Page of Swords in the the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which is yin and yang energy there, you see? So, and there's red and blue. There's some clouds on the one side. But there's this angel with this halo. And on her head looks like a fish, but it probably isn't. It's like a armor cap. So this person could be battling their dark side, like, but there's some lies. The devil lies. That's also literally what this is, like the devil lies. Okay. The body of the devil embraces the 4 elements. His wings symbolize air. His red face symbolizes fire. The scales on his legs symbolize water, and the goat legs, earth. A mouth on his belly mockingly protrudes a red tongue. His wings and the star on his forehead indicate that once the devil was one of the angels of heaven, known as Lucifer, bringer of light. In his left hand, the devil holds a sword without a hilt as a symbol of unleashed sexuality, and his fiery right hand makes the occult sign of greeting. 2 horns and animal ears add to the bestial quality of the creature. Female breasts indicate that the devil is not really a he, but rather has the qualities of both sexes. A gold male demon and a green female demon at his feet also emphasize that both sexes can take on the qualities of the devil. They dance the tango, a dance of sensuousness, and they are tethered to the devil's pedestal with golden ropes. 3 steps on which the demon's feet are placed symbolize hierarchy and diabolic initiation. Flames leap through fissures on the stony floor. So I was seeing a lot of things like that. Like I saw their rope they were tied to at the bottom of his base. That's why I was saying like, but like they're working for him and stuff, or they're captive to him. But if you see his body, I didn't even notice that his body was that huge. Like the bottom didn't make sense to me, but it's goat legs with scales on it, a tongue out of his belly, which is like where feminine energies would carry a baby here, right? So it's interesting. They put a tongue sticking out and then breasts. So, and this was an angel once upon a time with that star on his forehead. So, bringer of light angel, huh? Lucifer. And then, so the meaning behind that is subordination, ravage, bondage, malvoyance, subservience, downfall, weird experience, bad outside influence or advice, black magic, unexpected failure, seeming inability to realize one's goals, dependence upon another person that leads to unhappiness, violence, shock, fatality, self-punishment, temptation to evil, self-destruction, disaster, astral influence, the tearing apart of self-expression to such an extent that one becomes ineffectual, an ill-tempered person, lack of humor except at another's expense, lack of principles. So that's crazy. Like that's a lot. Nala, you're okay. The Ace of Swords, but it's in the reverse, and I just wanted to check. It's debacle, tyranny, disaster, self-destruction, violent temper, embarrassment, obstacle, infertility, hindrance. So this Aquarius is either dealing with someone who is like self-destructive, or you yourself, Aquarius, are very self-destructive. Whoever's watching, there's Libra here as well. Let's see. Who is this Aquarius reading for? What is a placement this Aquarius reading, the viewer of this Aquarius reading has? We also have Leo in the 2nd house, and I believe this is Neptune energy. It feels like Neptune. It's like the 4 with the, oh, it's Saturn. It's Saturn energy. Interesting. And Saturn is Feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. Learning patience for sure with house number 2 and Leo showing up here. Physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. So that's what this person, it's their shadow side of that house, right? Because this is the devil here. So when they don't feel physically secure, when they don't have, when they've had their possessions, they value taken away from them. And when they have low self-worth. So I need to work on those things. And same with this. Aquarius is originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. But Leo on the dice is saying self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. Whoa. So like the shadow side of that as well. Not being loyal. Nala, you're being weird. So there's some kind of obstacle, some kind of something that's embarrassing. It's like a weird experience. Remember we saw that, or it said that. So let's go into the goals. The Knight of Cups. There's an audience here. You see that? So this person wants to give an offer of love, but his legs are crossed. Like, pay attention to body language too, right? His like eyes are kind of like looking in. Even the horse's eyes are kind of like scandalous looking, like he's like sly. And all these people gathered here behind, it's almost like they're doing it for attention, or they're doing it for a reason. It could be whatever this self-destructive thing is about. In the distant past, you have the high priestess, the pope, not the pope, but I said it. But the high priestess is someone who's very spiritual, who has visions, who's got a very good intuition. But remember, the devil was good before too. The devil is an angel. And so this is telling me that whoever this person is, they do have a knowing. They have like an understanding of the energy, the yin and the yang energy, the balance of energy. And they could also be spiritual. They could do black magic. It showed up on the devil card, right? So the Six of Cups in the recent past, that's like longing for someone. But in this deck, it's a bunch of spiritualists, like healers. Like there's like a pope, there's a wizard, there's a nun praying. So it's just like there's this jackal who's trying to catch the foam off of that one lid up there. So this person could struggle with alcohol, because 6 cups, you know, like a 6-pack. Doesn't have to be though. And then there's this one spiritual cup down here that's like, it reminds me of Buddhism, but it's the lotus, and she's in her yoga pose, breathing with her legs crossed. And so I feel like this person is very spiritual, like they're very connected, and they have gone to people for healing possibly, or they've done their own healing rituals themselves. In the future, you have the Ace of Coins. So this is a brand new beginning, a new offer. This is something that's going to be very, very abundant. It's going to bring in money for you. The Magician in the reverse. Let me just check in this deck, because I've been reading from here already. I want to check this in this deck as well. The Magician in the reverse, in placing you into perspective, is weakness of will, ineptitude, insecurity, disquiet, delay, lack of imagination, the use of one's skills for destructive ends, willpower applied to evil ends. So this is you choosing the dark side. It's interesting. It's interesting. In the energy around is the Two of Wands, which I watched a reading once and she looked at it as magic. So that's interesting, black magic. So there's a lot of heavy work in this reading, Aquarius. It's crazy. The Two of Wands in this deck, let's check. Since I'm in the book already. Mature individual, ruler, attainment of goals and needs, boldness, courage in undertakings, a dominant personality. Yeah, this is a dominant personality in this deck, which, because this person's like stepping on this person's head while crying. So it's either you feel like, which I don't feel like it's this, but either you feel like someone's forcing you to do this because it's in your environment, or this is you. And I just had a really big ringing in my right ear. The Four of Wands in your heart space. You could be in a twin flame connection and they're in your heart space right now. This is coming home to yourself. This is harmony. This is also a healing card to me because it has the colors of the Cree medicine wheel. But this is also, so earlier, in the last reading, I keep scratching my arm too. So you might have a rash because I don't have no reason to scratch. I don't know why I'm scratching anyways. So I don't know. But the Popess here, with the Two Wands and the Two Wands, it's like the divine feminine and masculine in one twin, the divine feminine and masculine in the other twin. So that's why that 2-2 is I feel like, to me, that's a good explanation of why 2-2, again with the itchiness. Okay. Good explanation for it. Okay. But there's a lot of twos here. There's the High Priestess is the Two of Wands, and the Four of Wands, which would be the Six of Wands, which is victory, right? And then the final outcome, 10 of Swords. You can't expect a really amazing outcome when this is everything, right? Like when you're doing this, when you're in this energy. The 10 of Swords, let me just read it from here because I'm not trying to get it wrong, Not during this reading. This reading, I'm leaning actually on spirit more. Like, sometimes I can connect right into the energy and like flow with it and feel it. And this one, I'm like, no, thank you. No. The 10 of Swords are intricately intertwined. On their hilts, the bearers of Caesar clutch bloody daggers. Near the sword points are graveyard flowers. Chrysanthemums, while in the center is the Lord of the Files, another name for Satan, who lays its eggs on corpses. 3 women dressed in black wail and scratch their cheeks. They are hired mourners at a funeral. Hired mourners at a funeral. What is worse than that? And that is Satan on the ground? I never knew that. Crazy. So, you can see what, like, that's, the meaning of it is ruin, pain, affliction, sadness, mental anguish, desolation, tears, misfortune, trouble, disappointment. And right before I came to do this, I was feeling like earlier I was feeling like I wanted to get it. And sometimes when I'm about to do a reading, I step into the energy a little bit. I get into it, like, because I'm preparing myself. And this one, I was so tired. And then even sitting here, and you saw Simba, he's like, really? You about to bring this up in here? I feel I need to like sage and stuff because that's crazy, all this. The Empress in reverse, the 8 of coins, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the 4 of coins. So an Empress was left and she needed to do self-work because she couldn't be a part of this, right? And then the Queen of Swords in the reverse, someone who's very cold and bitchy, but holding on. Very ruthless with her language. But we can read it straight from the book. And there's the Ace of Cups at the bottom, but it would have been in the reverse. But let's read this Queen of Swords in the reverse. The reversal meaning in this deck. Because I just want to know. And like I said, I'm not trying to step in this energy too much. Actually, as soon as I just did that, I tried to step into it a little more. My head started to hurt, so I'm not up for that. I'm already fighting something. I will read it from the book instead of using my intuition, okay? Okay. Narrow-mindedness, maliciousness, bigotry, deceitfulness, vengefulness, prudishness, a treacherous enemy, an ill-tempered person. So there in the hidden energy, there's an ill-tempered person. Oh, man. And this Empress in reverse. Let's go check on that. Because I don't feel like it can be horrible. But it's vacillation, inaction, lack of interest, lack of concentration, delay in accomplishment or progress, anxiety, frittering away of resources, loss of material possessions, seduction, infertility, infidelity, fickle love, vanity. Okay, in the hidden energy, there's a fickle love. There's someone here who is, it's all lust, but this person is an enemy. Crazy. Good to know. Good to know that the Empress in the reverse is an enemy. Like a treacherous enemy, did it say? Is that what it said? Let me see here. No, it didn't say treacherous enemy. That was the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, okay. So there could be two people here. There could be someone who's just a lover who, this person is like an artist with the 8 of coins here, but this 8 of coins, I remember now, it has pictures on it. It has the world. So that's like a cycle. The judgment, some karma. The star, something they wish for, healing rather. And then the strength, having courage to face your fear. The death card, something ending. What is this one? The Empress. The Empress. In the upright though. So I feel like coming to your divine femme. And then the Popess, having that intuition, following that intuition, having that enlightenment, and then the Magician at the very end. So the Magician represents manifesting, right? So this was manifested. But this treacherous enemy is holding on. Whoa, Aquarius, I want to dig a little deeper. But my brain is like, at your own risk. The Ace of Cups with the 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is very stagnant energy. This is needing to heal yourself. I said heal yourself, and then there's the rest and healing right there. So let me just look at this 8 of Wands. In the reverse, thorns of dispute, jealousy, harassment, discord, delay, stagnation, domestic quarrels. So and the Ace of Cups, change, alteration, erosion, instability, sterility, unrequited love, clouded joy, false heart, inconsistency. So that's in the hidden energy. That's what's being hidden is that they're dealing with some really harsh feminine energies right now who are just fickle. They're just there for a moment. But one of them seems to be holding on, possibly because this was an opportunity for her to gain finances, especially with this Ace of Coins in the future, it's like you could be having money come to you. Yeah, so we're gonna do a native spirit card and then some messages and probably wrap this up. Trickster, but it was in the reverse, but I don't really take these cards in the reverse. And Wounded Healer. So, and Spirit Earth. I did a whole spiel about Spirit Earth in the one of the Capricorn readings. I feel like this, the Trickster in the, it's like Nappy, I think his name is. It's in the, like, let's read it from here, because I'm sure it tells you the story of the Trickster. So let's just read it from the book. And I opened to Sweat Lodge, so someone really needs to cleanse themselves really good. Tracker, Trickster. Okay, card meaning. Things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It also encourages you to have irrepressible fun. Step out of the mold. Your native spirit wants you to know, in Indigenous traditions, there is the concept of the tricksters. The Native American traditions, the trickster is often depicted as a wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human called Heyoka. There is a light-hearted, fun aspect of the trickster, but there's also the caution to tread carefully because things are not always as they seem. Be discerning. What appears to be a good opportunity may in fact not be. The wonderful aspect of this card choosing you is that it offers the opportunity to step out of the old, outmoded ways of perceiving yourself. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of the old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. The journey. It might sound very strange, but the easiest way to activate the energy of this card is to howl like a coyote. If you can, it's even better to do it during the light of the full moon. This breaks up stagnant energies and brings in fresh vitality. So I'm gonna tell you a story because, yeah. Maybe I don't need to tell you a story, actually. It just reminded me of when I was howling at the moon. Or howling in the night. This card stuck to my arm. What is it? The 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That tells me that there's a legacy being built. I'm like, should we read this Wounded Healer since I read the Trickster? Like, I feel like that's... And it's the last card of this book. Card meaning. Healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you're not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true. The cracks can be where the light enters the soul. It's on page 125. Your native spirit wants you to know the Wounded Healer is a tradition in native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who have gone through hardship and survived, or who have been wounded and healed. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You may have been wounded in your life, or you may have gone through challenging times, but the roots go deepest where the wind blows strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. Whatever in your life needs healing is being addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. The journey. List each of your wounds or challenges from the past. The next to each one, write down what came out of that situation that was of benefit. Additionally, repeat again and again, I am a healer and I am healed, so be it. Okay? I don't want to put this energy into more decks. Let's do the numerology because it's pretty solid, right? It's numbers. Okay. Aquarius reading, please. Aquarius reading. What's some advice for this Aquarius reading? The person watching the Aquarius reading, what's their advice? Advice for this. Effort, number 13. The bottom of the deck, spiritual career, number 78. And I saw you being spiritual in the distant past, so it's getting back to that. Why am I picking up this book? That's so funny, because they come with their own book. Okay. Effort. Where are you at? There it is. The card indicates a time when extra effort is required to overcome your current obstacles and challenges, as you are now being tested, and your attitude is the key. Rather than surrender to self-pity, laziness, negativity, or frustration, you must utilize your inner power, for you are stronger than you think. When the going gets tough, the tough must get going. So pull yourself together and have faith in your success. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to call upon your inner and outer resources to achieve the outcome you desire, rather than succumb to quick fix solutions, shortcuts, or manipulation. You must plan. That's that black magic stuff, right? Like, rather than resorting to that, here's what like you need to do it this way. Like, that could be a shortcut that you're trying to take with this magician and the devil, right? So it says, you must plan, focus, and act with tenacity and drive. With effort and determination, you will break through all restrictions that are presently holding you back. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that require you to put extra effort into overcoming your challenges. Never ever give up, and your success is guaranteed. With optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. That's your affirmation. But let's check in on this 78. The next card after it is 81, which is leadership. But this 78, 7 and 8 is 15. That devil card, holy. Okay, and we had this wounded healer, which says you're a healer. And there's reasons you have to go to these dark places because you have to be able to relate to the people you're going to heal later. What's behind this? Music, spiritual career, and music. Maybe you have a career in music. And it's on page 105. Crazy. 105, which is 15, and then I just saw 3333 on the clock. So, whew, very spiritual reading. This card indicates an opportunity to embark upon a career in the mind, body, spirit arena. This could be a full or part-time venture. It's entirely up to you. You may already have the credentials to begin this work now, or you may require further study before you're ready to start. Whatever your situation, this card is confirmation that you have genuine talents and abilities that need to be put to good use. You may decide to work as a clairvoyant, life coach, homeopath, or healer and see clients from your home, or try your hand at being a card reader, numerologist, or astrologer at your local mind, body, spirit fair. You may choose to be a writer or inspirational books or blogs, or conduct workshops in the community. Regardless of what you do, and however big or small the scheme, you can turn it into a career with the potential for success. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you to embark upon a spiritual career. Only you can know when the time is right, But no matter what, you must believe you will succeed. Remove the limiting beliefs that are preventing you from moving forward. Release your anxieties and trust in the divine. When you focus on being of service rather than your worries, doubts, and fears, the universe will send you opportunities to serve. Affirmation: I serve the greater good and am given all that I need. It's beautiful. Beautiful reading. Let's get you some messages and get out of here. What was that? Trust at the bottom of the deck. I thought it was trust. This Aquarius reading, please. Okay. If I could just kiss your lips right now, I would be the happiest person. So this could be the dark space that this person's in because they don't have their twin flame with them. They're just in their heart space here. Like, I don't see them showing up in the other than the Popess in the very past. So this could be a twin flame connection. What is this? Transform. And that's what it is you're like, ooh, you know? Okay. This Aquarius reading. Any messages for this Aquarius reading? Your eyes make my heart skip a beat. Yeah. Okay, this Aquarius reading. I saw I love you and talk to me. That's interesting. Aquarius reading, please. Any messages for this Aquarius reading? Offer coming. And Taurus at the bottom. What else? I feel like you could be dealing with a Taurus Aquarius. That could be this person down here. We should roll these dice about that person down here. This Empress in reverse, please. We have Scorpio, Venus, and 12th house. Scorpio in the 12th house. Could be a Scorpio. This Queen of Swords in the reverse, please. We have Sagittarius and South Node or North Node. Let me check. Sagittarius in its 8th house. I forgot to check these for the first one, but that's fine. Let's see. No, it's the North Node, which is destined to have, and Sagittarius here, and then house 8. Let's see, house 8. Transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. And I saw legacies too when my arm stuck to the deck. And Sagittarius, but it's karma. It's a karmic cycle partner person, right? We had Sagittarius and Scorpio are pretty close together. Scorpio is intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. And then Sagittarius is optimism, exploration, and freedom. In 24. And in the very, very beginning, when I split the deck, I did see the spying card, the Page of Swords, and that never came back around. But here's 24, which is low-key my spying card as well, like 24/7, or you're on their mind 24/7. We have short journey. Your wishes are going to come true. Stand up for yourself. I believe in you, and true love, divine timing. And 24 at the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's your reading, Aquarius. Please subscribe to my channel if you like it. And you can hit that like notification bell, and then you'll get notified when I upload. I send you so much love and light for whoever this reading is for, or if this is resonating with you in regards to your divine love, then I send you so much love and light and healing, and they are really dealing with the devil and Satan all up in here. Okay, and a treacherous enemy in the hidden energy. Like what else, you know? Like, anyways, some good things are coming in the future though. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later.